Hi, I'm Mallory Lockett.
And I'm Jacob Venuti.
And you're watching Chronicles of the Irish. Okay, and up next we have Senior Spotlight with Emma Kate and Rhyme Sing.
So, Emma, what are your highlights of your senior year?
My highlights of my senior year are receiving homecoming queen and having good sports seasons.
Emma, what advice do you have for underclassmen?
To get your driver's license at the proper age.
And up next, we have Morning Blues
with Miss Hughes.
Mr. Weatherman.
Thank you, Mal. Thank you, Jacob. This week's forecast is going to be a little more average with spring moving in. It's going to hang around in the 70s with a little rain, a little clouds moving in Wednesday, and get some of that good spring feeling this week. Back to y'all.
So slide on over to watch A Minute with Mando.
Thank you for joining us today for A Minute with Mando. Tell us about our upcoming events for today, Saturday, and Monday.
We've got a lot going on with our student athletes. Basketball's in the semifinals for the state championship. With a win tonight, they'll be in the state championship on Saturday. And soccer is in the state championship on Monday. And that's the first time in about 30 years that we've been able to make the state championship. So we're hoping to bring home another state championship for them.
And what's coming up next week?
We've got the Mardi Gras Parade coming up on Tuesday. That's our annual event with the elementary coming around and doing the parade through the high school. Wednesday's Ash Wednesday, so don't forget to fast and figure out what you're going to give up for Lent.
And up next, we have Keeping It in the Family
with Robert Boozer and Donnie Smith.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm here with Miss Swafford. So, Miss Swafford, what can you tell us about working with your mom?
Well, I've been working with my mom for 3 years now since I've been back at St. Joseph Catholic School, and it's a pure joy. Part of the reason I came back to working at St. Joe was to be with my mom and to be around her. Our classrooms are next door to each other. We are in the same department. We both teach the math. We get to work together, talk together. We have the same planning period. So when we have questions or looking at ideas and things, we always have each other there for planning and seeing what's next.
So, what are some pros and cons of working with your mother?
I'm gonna do the cons first because that's pretty easy. There's not any cons working with my mama because I have like the best mom in the world. But pros are like endless. Working with your mama, being next door to your mama. I have my kids in the elementary school here. Anytime I need anything, it's like, hey mom, and it's taken care of. And same thing with her. If she needs anything, I'm right there, and we really help each other out. And she's always there. So pretty good.
And now it's time for a music break with Carson Graham.
And up next, we have Science with Sarge.
Take it away for us, Sergeant Coleman.
Good morning. Welcome back to another edition of Science with Sarge. So today I got some helpers here. CJ Martinette, and I got Mary Patton Mars. Okay, so we're gonna do an experiment. It's real good with smaller kids. They really love it. They call it elephant toothpaste. Yeah, that's what it's called, elephant toothpaste. So we're going to use some ingredients. And earlier we talked about elements and compounds, stuff like that. We're working on that in physical science class. So I asked them for the formula for hydrogen peroxide, which is H2O2, which is similar to H2O, which is
Water.
water. Very good. And so you see how close it is. Just change that just a little, it changed the whole substance. So that's what's so cool about chemistry and science. So today we're going to do the elephant toothpaste, and we're going to start by mixing some hydrogen peroxide. And so it calls for half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. So, and some dish detergent. You can use any kind of dish detergent. So just okay, that's good, makes it foam. So we want to make sure you have some pretty colors. So for some reason, I like red.
Really?
So, really. We're going to put some red in there. So that's some red food coloring. So put a few drops so you can get a good deep color red. So put some more in there. All right, that's good. So move that to the side right there. You can sit that inside the sink.
Yeah.
Place that other one over there. Okay, good. So you got a nice red color. So what's gonna really cause the reaction, we got yeast, okay? Now this is baking yeast, like you make your rolls, and you mix it with warm water. It's a fast acting yeast. So she's gonna pour this in there, she's gonna do it quickly. She's gonna pour it in there and move by, because it's gonna be a reaction take place. Anytime reaction take place, what's an example of reaction take place?
Chemical reaction?
Yeah, chemical reaction. Might be a foaming, might be a temperature change or whatever. So we're gonna see. Just go ahead and pour it and get out of the way.
It didn't go all the way.
It didn't go all the way. I'm glad it didn't go all the way during the ceiling. We might have some
like
trouble.
stuff coming off.
But see how, look at the steam. The water wasn't that hot.
Really steam?
Can you see the steam?
I can't.
Remember I told you a temperature change?
It's hot though.
Yeah, it's hot. And that's an example of
That
a
looks
chemical
so
reaction
cool. It
taking
looks like a
place.
volcano.
It's so cool. Yeah, you can touch it. But wash your hand when it finishes. See, warm elephant toothpaste. Thank you. And look much another.
And now we have Corey Holmes and Angel Jackson with the Black History Facts.
Mother Matilda Beasley was a black Catholic educator and religious leader who was the first African American nun to serve in the state of Georgia. She founded a group of African American nuns and one of the first U.S. orphanages for African American girls. Mother Matilda made her way to Savannah and joined the small community of free people of color in the booming port city sometime in the early 1850s. Throughout the 1850s, Mother Matilda Beasley also ran a secret school for enslaved and free black children. This was prohibited in Georgia law. Later on in life, Matilda Beasley continued to donate money to the poor of Savannah.
Okay. Thank.
Up next, we have science.
Homecoming queen and having good sports seasons and just,
And this just in, Raymond doesn't look like he believes our good sports season question.
My highlights.
No, we start there.
Hold on. Is Jacob and Mallory gonna be doing the?
Yep, you got an intro already.